The recent years have been rough years for so many of us, and while we still walked into 2021 with hopes of good manifestations coming our way, some celebrities are still having more and more rough days every day. Well, if you haven't guessed yet, today we are talking about the top 10 most hated celebrities of 2021. But before going on with our video, hit that subscribe button to watch more videos on Entertainment Wise. Now let's get going! Number 10. Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer is one of those celebrities of Hollywood that went from really loved to really hated really quickly. People fell in love with Amy after her interview on the famous celebrity talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Then she quickly rose to fame and became one of the highest paid female comedians, but that did not stay constant for a long time, because people started hating her. Matter of fact, as of 2021, people don't even wish to see her on the internet, and when they do, trollers make their way to her. This is mainly because Amy Schumer has been accused multiple times of going too far with some of her jokes, and one time she took things too far that she made a really bad joke about Ryan Dunn's death. Ryan was known for his time on Jackass and his stunts, but he died tragically in a car accident. During one of her silly skits, she took the anchor and pointed it towards Ryan's longtime friend Steve-O and said, "I'm sorry for the loss of your friend. I know you were thinking, it could have been me. And I know we were all thinking, why wasn't it?"
No joke, sorry for the loss of your friend Ryan Dunn. I know you must have been thinking it could have been me, and I know we were all thinking, why wasn't it?
Pure insensitivity, right? Because she was actually booed off stage for that. But that's not the only reason why, even in 2021, people hate her. She has been accused of stealing other comedians' jokes and calling them her own creativity. Also, all her jokes, even the plagiarized ones, are plain nasty and disgusting to hear. I won't call it jokes, at least. Number 9. Jennifer Lawrence. It is surely hard to tell the overall consensus when it comes to this beauty, Jennifer Lawrence. Some people defend her and some will totally drag her name in the dirt. But most of the public seems to have turned on Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe it was her second red carpet pratfall, or her third. But it's hard to argue the former Hunger Games star hasn't taken a tumble in the unofficial Hollywood It Girl public approval rankings. It is all part of our society's true national pastime. We build a celebrity up so we can tear them down. Jennifer skyrocketed into fame after people fell in love with her in her role in the Hunger Games. Somewhere along the line, though, her audience turned against her, saying that they cannot relate to her anymore. They said that fame got to her head, and the fans who did indeed meet her in person claimed that she was really rude and that she wouldn't acknowledge them or even take photos with them. Number 7. Bill Cosby. We don't need to mention here why Bill Cosby made himself unpopular. On November 19, 2014, NBC scrapped Cosby's new show after accusations resurfaced that he sexually assaulted and raped women. Reruns of The Cosby Show were pulled from television as a result of Cosby's sexual assault allegations. Yikes. Number 6. Jimmy Fallon. The once beloved late-night show host has been knocked down a few times, especially when the Black Lives Matter movement started. Following the Black Lives Matter movement, many celebrities have had their pasts dissected by fans for their racist histories. Jimmy Fallon was also among those celebrities under the microscope. After a clip back from 2000 resurfaced of him doing a blackface, a literal blackface, Jimmy was heavily criticized and hated for his performance in blackface. In the skit, Jimmy was supposed to be impersonating the actor Chris Rock. I mean, haven't we learned by now that blackface is bad? Why do we have to remind the world after every few years? Well, due to this, Jimmy Fallon made his debut onto the list of 2021's most hated celebrities because a lot of fans were heavily upset by Jimmy. When the news broke, the hashtag #JimmyFallonIsOverParty trended on Twitter and other social medias. Although he even apologized for his actions, people still can't seem to see the host the same way again. Number 5. Julia Roberts. While it may be difficult to picture the adorable Julia Roberts as an asshole on set, she admitted in an interview that she used to be a selfish little brat. This had pushed some of the best in the industry, including Steven Spielberg, to shy away from working with her again after Hook. So I guess no work for Julia, even in 2021. Well, she earned her position in our hate list herself now, didn't she? Number 4. Lea Michele. Honestly, people always seem to have hatred for her since the Glee days because of her unrelatable, unfunny, and irritating character. But people's hate for her literally just came out last year. Leah's character basically took a nosedive 6 feet under the ground after her coworker exposed her for her horrible behavior at the set of Glee. Calling it a living hell, and a whole slew of allegations against Lea Michele began to surface. Leah posted a tweet about George Floyd saying racism must end, to which Samantha Ware replied with a tweet exposing her rude racist behavior towards Samantha and calling her behaviors traumatic microaggressions. Judging by the fact that Samantha's tweet was all capped, it seemed like she was pissed. And so were the people who practically canceled Leah, because after this incident, more people started coming after Leah, with more exposing tweets and experiences. To make matters worse for the actress, the apology she put forth wasn't really an apology, since she said that she does not remember what she was being accused. Like, seriously? Number 3. Chevy Chase. It's always good when an old-school star makes a comeback. The former 80s comedy superstar was fortunate enough to make it to the small-screen community. Unfortunately, he was not to last long, since he was unable to keep his role after frequently arguing with the sitcom's creator Dan Harmon, as well as his co-star Joel McHale. He was fond of making racist comments and, as such, could not stay on the show. Looking at Chevy Chase pics online, you can almost tell that he is seemingly not friendly to everyone. Number 2. Lindsay Lohan. The former child star has slipped more and more in recent years and made the headlines due to alcohol and drug escapades. Despite several withdrawal therapies, Lindsay Lohan found it difficult to regain public trust and sympathy. Looking at Lindsay Lohan hot pics, you get the idea of an adorable, charming, and humble lady. There are some of the descriptions that match her pretty face. However, Lindsay Lohan's latest news reveals that during the Canyon's release, as reported by the New York Times, she was a headache for her fellow crew members. Forget the great and charming looks, Lindsay Lohan's scandals prove that she is a hard nut to crack. The shooting process was not the easiest because she became too demanding, ordering everyone around. While this may be best described as the price of her talent, she did not make many friends when she asked everyone to strip too just because she was filming nude scenes. Number 1. Vanessa Hudgens. Yes, Vanessa Hudgens is next on our list for the most hated celebrities of 2021. Because of her comments made about the current global health crisis. Back in March 2020, when the entire crisis initially began, Miss Vanessa took to her Instagram Live to talk about the current situation. She went on to say about Corona that even if everybody gets it, yeah, people are going to die, which is terrible, but inevitable. We're not sure how to feel about that. Fans were seriously not pleased with her remarks and decided to cancel her. I mean, isn't it obvious not to take millions of people dying of a deadly disease lightly? However, Vanessa later went back to social media to clear up a few things and said, "I do not take this situation lightly by any means." She apologized for her remarks and tried to move on from it. But it did not change the fact that she has become a public envy now, and it's really hard to move from the hated list of celebrities back to loved ones. What do you guys think of these hated celebrities who are maintaining their titles even in 2021? Let us know in the comments below. We always appreciate when you guys comment, and we are always wanting to read them. So don't forget to comment down which TV did you like the best. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Also, hit the bell icon button so that you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video.